Well, as we can see, down to the South Texas Gulf Coast states going to be very, very warm. What we're actually watching for is yet again another large ridge setting into the country, really throwing up those temperatures. 90 degrees down in San Antonio, 90 degrees as well in Dallas. New Orleans getting close to 90 degrees there at 87 degrees. But take a look at our temperature outlook. If you are an enjoyer of the heat, well, it's going to be lingering for quite some time. This is from the 15th all the way to the 19th of the month. We can see that bullseye right in central Texas. Obviously very indicative of a large ridge setting in, really warming up the plain states out into the Midwest. But as we start to scooch over to the East Coast, we can see low pressure keeping temperatures cool around New York and Washington, and also watching low pressure really keeping those cool feels down in southern portions of California. Now let's go ahead and talk about rainfall. We can see that with the warm and heat conditions that will be present, especially down in Texas and along the Gulf Coast states, that we will also be seeing very, very dry conditions. This is the same time frame from the 15th to the 19th. We can still see very, very dry conditions spanning from San Antonio all the way through portions of Mississippi and Alabama. So those folks down there are going to be having prime time, if you will, for any harvesting that still needs to take place. Very above average levels of precipitation out west of the Rockies. Garden City, Missouri, a high temperature of 83 degrees and a low of 60 degrees. Brewster, Nebraska, high temperature of 78 degrees and a low of 61 degrees. Could be a little windy. And Westbrook, Texas, 90 degrees and a low of 66 degrees.